go.
What's up,
guys?
guys?
What to do? It's Shlimes on lips and back again with another
reaction video.
Sir. So guys, if you're new to the channel, please do yourself a favor and subscribe because you're not gonna be disappointed.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, guys, today we're reacting to turn disturbing Diddy interviews. So without wasting your time,
Let's get into it.
yes, sir.
We know sometimes those relationships get ugly, you know, and sometimes it doesn't come out into the forefront the way this one has come out.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're rewinding several
Shout out to
interviews that
MsMojo.
retroactively left us
Let's
asking,
get it.
what did Diddy say?
You're going to hear about my party. They're going to be shutting them down. They're going to probably be arresting me, doing all.
So he
Bro actually predicted
his
his
own
own
arrest.
He knew
Bro.
what he was doing.
And this was like
Definitely.
what 1999.
1999.
Damn, and they're only arresting him.
Bro, 2024. So all this time he's been doing
Bruh, he-
nonsense.
But he knew exactly what he was doing
Damn.
and what he was getting up to. Damn, but all this while, yeah, all this
Bro.
was since 1990.
Nah, he got the money too.
Types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time.
Not just a good time.
Representing The Wendy Williams Show. After Hot 97 fired Wendy Williams in 1998, she accused Sean P. Diddy Combs of using his money and influence to, quote, try to crush her in New York.
Yeah.
Almost 2 decades after their beef started, Williams welcomed Diddy onto her talk show, seemingly on good terms.
I know I pissed a lot of people off, including you. But this is a full circle moment,
Yes,
everybody.
yes.
Get into adult conversation.
Yeah.
Full circle.
Yeah.
While Diddy presents himself as someone who's matured into a role model, several moments are now traced with irony. Williams inquires about Diddy's lifestyle and the people he surrounds himself with, asking if they, quote, violate him. She meant financially, but her phrasing proved prognostic.
You threw a house party and I got the footage. Okay. Look at this. Now, who has this many people at their house? Puff and or Sean did.
This is his house. Damn, bro.
Damn, so
This
huge
is how to
to
accommodate all
business,
these people
bro.
to walk.
Bro.
Damn, and these are all big stars.
Bro.
Crowded like this, doing nonsense.
Duty, what do I call you?
He looks pissed. Like, why you have this video,
Bro.
bro?
Yeah, like
Diddy later discusses setting a positive example for African-American males and his charter school Capital Prep. Diddy's partnership with the school unsurprisingly ended.
I don't trust
school,
Diddy when it comes to kids, bro. Like, and it's a boys' school.
Boys'
Only boys' school.
there's
Damn.
baby oil involved there.
Bro, it's probably, it's hard there.
In November 2023, a sexual assault accusation surfaced.
Our children are expected not just to learn to read, write, and compute, but to use that which they've learned to improve their community.
Defending Justin Bieber, Access Hollywood. The allegations
1996.
against Diddy have made people reassess his relationships
No, but
with...
this can't be 1996. Justin Bieber was 94. He
No,
couldn't
this
be
can't
this
be-
age.
1996.
Nah, this was his when he started growing up. That's like 2013, 20 around that time.
Guys, please let us know if
This
like,
can't
couldn't
be 1996 footage.
several young proteges,
No.
including Justin Bieber. Diddy's 48 hours with Bieber in particular isn't as cool as it seemed in 2009.
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose.
We already
But
know.
it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream.
Although
Already
Diddy
know.
is in trouble,
Justin Bieber didn't know what he
Bro,
was getting
as
into,
usual.
eh? Bro looks excited, like
Looks
yeah,
excited,
but he didn't know what was coming after. What?
It's heartbreaking.
Bro, this
After the
nigga is a
with the
demon.
law now. The positions were reversed in 2014 when Bieber got arrested for a DUI.
Yeah.
Diddy defended Bieber in an Access Hollywood interview. He acknowledged that the pop star had made mistakes, but Diddy vowed to help him stay, quote, on the right track.
I don't think that he should be judged like he's not a human being or he's not a teenager
2014,
that has
the date that is
stumbling blocks. You know what I'm saying? It's just
something
not
else.
fair to make him a perfect human being.
Fast forward
this
almost a
matches 2014
decade,
years.
Bieber's arrest feels innocent
Justin Bieber
compared to
came along.
Combs's. Bieber wasn't as quick to rush to Diddy's defense. A source claims that Bieber doesn't want to focus on Diddy's scandal, instead dedicating his time to being, quote, a great dad and husband.
Shout out to
Sir.
you. Shout out to
Bieber.
Justin.
Yes,
Shout out
sir.
to you, bro. Shout out
Yes,
to
sir.
you. Get yourself out of you. You've endured so much since the days, But it's
Want to
not your
have
time.
any affiliation with any of this? No, but I think that even for him, where he is in his life right now, I think it is a smart thing for him to just not even get involved in
That's right.
anything.
Because
Keep
he's
J-Lo's
gone through
name
a
out
lot,
your
bro.
mouth. Jimmy Kimmel Live. In late 2023, shortly before Cassie Ventura filed her lawsuit against Diddy, the rapper sat down with Jimmy Kimmel. The host asked about a rumor circulating amid the release of Jada Pinkett Smith's memoir, Worthy. According to somebody claiming to be Diddy's former security guard, Will and Jada wanted to have a threesome with Jennifer Lopez. Diddy...
Will and J-Lo. Or Will and Jada wanted to have a threesome with... No, it's like, I think it's Will, J-Lo wanted to have... No, Will and Jada wanted to have a threesome with J-Lo.
Jennifer
Will
Lopez,
Smith.
yeah.
Damn.
And Diddy.
And
Jada.
What the fuck? 2 niggas, 1 girl.
No, 2 girls, 1 nigga.
Will Smith is
Will
Smith
Smith
and Diddy.
Yeah.
No, Will Smith and Jada wanted to have threesome with J-Lo. Okay, so Diddy is not included in this. Let's run it back a bit. I missed that.
Ventura filed her lawsuit against Diddy. The rapper sat down with Jimmy Kimmel. The host asked about a rumor circulating amid the release of Jada Pinkett Smith's memoir, Worthy. According to somebody claiming to be Diddy's former security guard, Will and Jada wanted to have a threesome with Jennifer Lopez.
Damn.
Diddy was dating Lopez at the time, allegedly threatening to beat up Will Smith. Hearing Kimmel relay this tale, Diddy initially responded with a stone-cold stare. He quickly changed his tune, laughing it off and denying such gossip.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at his face. He looks very
I
suspicious.
thought we was friends. What is this?
Whether or not this story is completely fabricated, it's far from the most shocking thing Diddy has been accused of. It isn't the most bonkers story involving Will and Jada either.
No,
it's all about love, though. That's not true.
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah.
Hands to yourself, Diddy. The Keenan Ivory weigh-in show. In the past, if you had P. Diddy and Mike Tyson in the same room, chances are we'd be more intimidated by the heavyweight champion.
Yeah.
Now we'd be more concerned for Tyson's well-being. In 1998, the two appeared on Keenan Ivory Wayans' short-lived talk show. If you're curious about the pairing, the boxer wanted to start a music company.
People's been helping me out. Wycliffe's been helping me out. Devontae Swing's been helping me out. And hopefully Puffy helped me out, you know.
While much of the interview feels casual, a blink and you'll miss it dose of awkwardness occurs as Diddy's hand gets a little too close to Tyson. Wearing a grin, Tyson removes Diddy's hand before scooching away.
But it was like, I just felt, I was embarrassed for like weeks. It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see. Oh, yeah.
It's like, what is bro trying? I don't think I need help from you anymore.
Bro.
Damn, is he still into music? I don't think so. That's why he didn't prosper in music, because Diddy probably stepped out. This nigga's not having
so
it,
embarrassing, because this is in camp, like on camera,
national
bro.
TV, bro. The guy was, his hand was going somewhere else.
Brown
TV, you can't even wait after, then you can ask like, hey bro, let's
have
get
self-respect, bro.
Flip?
Nah.
Why you mad like this, bro? This was a smart move from Tyson.
Bro.
Really embarrassed him.
Perhaps we're reading too much into this gesture, but to say that Diddy has been accused of invading personal
Look at his
space.
Bro, I got caught.
4K.
An understatement. Watching this makes us almost as uncomfortable as Tyson.
What we doing, man? Let's talk about this guy. Yeah, let's talk about Puffy.
73 Questions with Sean Diddy Combs. Vogue. Vogue's 73 Questions series allows viewers to connect with celebrities on a more personal level. Admittedly, a lot of these interviews are presented through a rose-tinted lens. Nowhere is that more apparent than in Diddy's interview.
How do you describe yourself? I'm vivacious, eccentric, and I'm a Scorpio.
In 2017, the video presents
What a bad time to be a Scorpio,
bro.
Diddy in a down-to-earth light. On the heels of his 2024 arrest, though, some of Diddy's responses feel like setups for punchlines that late-night hosts would have a field day with.
Now, you've gone on the record saying that your white party is up there with the top 3 that you've ever thrown for people. What are the other 2?
I would say when I got my star in Hollywood, I had a party. And this year at Burning Man at an undisclosed location.
To name a few, Diddy described...
Guys, give me this cash, I'ma do greater things than these, bro. I'ma throw better parties than these. Like, what the flip?
Nah, this is just...
Those are his Grammys. I mean, that's the industry, bro. That's the industry.
Himself as, quote, eccentric, says that there are, quote, no misconceptions about him, and claims, quote, compassion is his best personal trait. Diddy also brings up love several times, even asking the interviewer to refer to him by that name. Oh, and his dream collaboration would be with Michael Jackson.
Why?
I mean, it's Michael Jackson, man. Who wouldn't?
The Princes and Puffy, The Graham Norton Show. Many famous names have quote-unquote partied with Diddy over the years. Not every invitee showed up, however. In 2011, Graham Norton asked about a rumor that Diddy wanted Princes William and Harry to attend one of his parties. Diddy assured Norton that they were no longer on the list.
Not anymore. I mean, before, you know.
Don't ruin our royal wedding for us.
Trust me, they're off the list.
This was seemingly because William was about to marry Catherine Middleton, but
Bro, it's
Diddy's
like, I'm
clumsy word choice
not
turned
a
this
bad
clip
girl,
into
but
certified
I'm not a bad
cringe. Diddy
Because,
claimed that
I feel like even though a person is invited or not invited, everyone in the higher section knows what's going on in all these parties.
definitely.
They don't have to attend them to know what's actually going.
They definitely talk behind doors, closed doors. You don't have to put it on camera, but they definitely know what's going on in those parties.
So probably they knew like, hey, I don't want to get caught. If anything had to happen now, then
And I'm
it's
already
going
getting
down.
married, and the
Bro,
royal family is
put
down.
their name to
It's
disgrace.
trash.
he wanted to party with the princes when they were, quote, young bucks growing up.
Let's go over for some tea or something and we can kick it.
Since the princes had something of a reputation for getting into trouble, Diddy thought they'd, quote,
Kanye.
want to hang out. Given what allegedly went down at numerous puffy parties, Diddy might have felt more at home with Prince Andrew.
Going to Jeffries was not about partying. Absolutely not.
Any interviews with Cassie. Throughout their relationship, Diddy and Cassie Ventura accompanied each other to various red carpet events. Even when flying solo, Diddy and Cassie would often speak adorningly of each other.
The birthday party was incredible. You know, she's such a special person.
On the surface, the two looked like the epitome of a glamorous couple. That illusion was shattered when Cassie sued Combs for a, quote, cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking that allegedly lasted almost a decade.
If I'm on her team as her attorney, I'm making it clear that that's what happened here. That the relationship started out good.
Nah, hell no. This bro gotta go in for years, for life.
For life,
Do you know how many people have suffered through his hands? But the thing is also the evidence. Not all evidence are out there. You see, I just feel like right now.
But the evidence they have now is more than enough to put him
Bro,
for years.
what I heard is like they gave him 15 years.
It's not done yet.
Done
It's
yet.
not done
Probably
yet.
because based on the evidence that they have now.
Yeah, but throughout, definitely a lot of people gonna speak out.
Yeah, but it's even though they haven't sentenced him
they
yet.
haven't sentenced
Probably that's some of the charge. That's what they've charged him for certain things. What if one case? That's what they charged them 15 years. Because
you just have to do your research more. Because I don't think
the sentence is not yet over. They're still debating on it. So
and there's a lot of witnesses that will definitely come out. Definitely.
And obviously he's going to take out a lot of.
He doesn't want to go down alone. So definitely he's gonna put out some names.
Cat William told us that this is gonna happen.
A lot of people have been saying people didn't
Ryan
wanna.
Garcia told
Justin Bieber said it in his song. So
a lot of people said it. A lot of people spoke
Things
out.
have been going on. But anyway.
But gradually, it got worse and worse to the point that she was caught in this vicious cycle. She was caught under his thumb.
Some of Cassie's claims were supported by video evidence. After watching this footage, it's impossible to look back on any of their interviews together the same way again. The most disheartening example may have been at the 2018 Met Gala, where Liza Koshy asked Cassie if there was anything she'd like to confess.
I keep everything right here. There you go. Or right here.
There you go. That's how you do it. Cassie wouldn't keep quiet.
That was a nervous smile, bro. Look, he was like, bro, don't you say anything. Look at him properly, bro. Bro didn't look so comfortable.
The most disheartening example may have been at the 2018 Met Gala, where Liza Koshy asked Cassie if there was anything she'd like to confess.
I keep everything right here. There you go. Or right here.
There you go. That's how you do it. Cassie wouldn't keep quiet much longer. Chris Brown, Rihanna, and Diddy too. The Ellen DeGeneres Show. Few could have predicted that P. Diddy and Ellen DeGeneres would both be problematic figures by 2024. Diddy dropped by DeGeneres' show multiple times. Puffy parties were a popular topic. Ellen even invited him to one of her parties.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too late,
What
please.
time would you like me there?
I'll tell you later.
Okay,
But not
okay.
too late. Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
In an especially unsettling interview from 2009, DeGeneres asked Diddy about Rihanna and Chris Brown, the latter of whom had been accused of domestic violence. Diddy reportedly lent Brown his Miami mansion, supposedly attempting to help reconcile his relationship with Rihanna.
If I could be there as a friend during hard times, then I'm gonna be there as a friend.
Right.
But I don't know the exact particulars. I didn't get into it. I'm not gonna do this or do that. It's a dark time for them, and I was there more as a support.
Diddy didn't deny these claims, saying that he could lend his house to whoever he wanted. While Diddy condemned violence, he argued that stones shouldn't be thrown without all the facts. Unlike Diddy, Brown notably pleaded guilty to his assault charges.
From there, I said, you know what, I'm gonna just take everything and like it's come my consequences for my actions have to be dealt with.
Lock the Doors, Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Between Danny Masterson and P. Diddy, celebs should be careful what they tell Conan O'Brien. It may come back to haunt them years later. In Diddy's case, Conan spoke with the rapper in 2002.
Now, you're legendary for the parties that you throw. You throw a great party.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
O'Brien wanted to learn the key to throwing a puffy party. Diddy provided a detailed list that included beautiful ladies, beautiful men, booze, water, and, quote, locks on the doors. Conan brought the interview to a brief halt, questioning if Diddy's parties were safe.
No, I wasn't saying. No, it was a new
Sean,
party.
you're in my house now, you see. You stumbled into my house.
Please.
It's okay, it's gonna be fine.
Okay, cool. Please let me finish.
Okay.
Diddy admitted that the locks were a little, quote, kinky, although there might be another word for it. Maybe Diddy intended this as a joke, but considering everything that's been reported about his parties as of late, this answer comes off as brutally honest.
Everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting.
Depends on the way you look at it.
Everything that's been reported about his parties as of late, this answer comes off as brutally honest.
Everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting.
Depends on the way you look at it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and
A little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice.
reported about his parties as of late. This answer comes off as brutally honest.
Everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
Builds up a nice
That just sounds disgusting.
Everybody becomes a little comfortable and loose.
Yeah.
Builds up a little bit of sweat.
Yeah.
You already know what's happening in there. That oil is working. That baby oil is working. Damn. People get loose and then it gets sweaty. Damn. That's crazy.
Depends on the way you look at it.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Puffy's Party Premonition, Entertainment Tonight. In 2001, Diddy spoke with Entertainment Tonight about his gun trial, calling it, quote, a scary situation.
12 people who hold the fate of your life. But I put it in God's hands.
2 years earlier, Diddy gave another interview that foreshadowed
Stop calling God's name in vain, bro.
his current legal situation. Diddy claimed he couldn't get a permit for his parties, although this wouldn't stop him from throwing them. He suspected that eventually the authorities would arrest him for trying to, quote, have a good time.
Whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it.
25 years after this interview, Diddy was charged with several serious crimes. This includes sex trafficking, which extends to his alleged freak-off parties.
He's seen in this video entering the Park Hyatt Hotel in Midtown Manhattan with others when agents from Homeland Security Investigations approach and separate him.
Combs has pleaded not guilty, and time will only tell if the verdict will be in his favor. Given the toll the scandal has already taken on his reputation, though, the party may be over for good.
Beyond what the people know about, all of the extra stuff that people don't even know about, or people that are close to you don't even know about. And sometimes it just feels like, you want to give up.
What do you think is Diddy's most notorious interview? Let us know in the comments.
Who's the person that's number one on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.
Yes, sir. But anyway, guys.
Damn,
I feel like if he didn't really involve all this negative shit, he could have been throwing the best parties in.
Yeah, like if they were all legit, bro. Yeah, they would have been like greatest parties. But now you're using your parties, using your fame and money to do a lot of shit and crimes.
Dirty.
Damn, give me that money. Give me that money, bro.
To do such nonsense.
I feel like all these people deserve to be taken down. Like,
yeah, like all these celebrities are part of this.
You know, this is the generation. We don't need these people,
bro.
We don't need these record labels. We don't need these
movie entertainment.
Bro, technology made it easier for us to do what we want to do.
Yeah, so we don't really need.
We got
all these
YouTube,
people,
we got TikTok. We don't need all these nonsense,
bro. And such people, you gotta bow down to them, do certain things for you to get out there to get a Grammy and all that shit, bro. We can literally do our own things right now,
bro.
Look, I don't know if Tyler got a Grammy legit way, but you know, TikTok played a huge part of it because her song went global,
bro.
Why? Due to TikTok,
bro.
Because yeah, so a lot of things can happen due to look. We don't really need record labels and all the scams and shit.
Look at Tory Lanez. He's not under a record label, but he's doing it.
And why is he got thrown in?
You see?
Got thrown in because what? He couldn't bow down to them. He couldn't do what they asked him to do.
It's crazy. The industry is just crazy.
It's
like,
crazy.
We don't need such people.
It's good that he's going in, but I wouldn't want him to go in alone.
No,
because he's not alone.
Everyone that
because obviously, if he goes in, there's still people out there doing the same thing he's doing.
Yeah,
so it doesn't really solve the problem.
It doesn't solve the problem. But the problem is that a lot of judges, mayors, and all those people
are part of it. People in the high places.
The high places are all part of it. So it's gonna be quite a very difficult thing to do because he might get killed.
He might get killed
because it's very easy to kill him. They might assassinate him. They might kill him in the most stupidest way that people wouldn't expect or suspect. But still, he's a target right now. Anything happens to him, we know.
Because
in the point he is right now, you can take out everyone.
Jay-Z, Beyonce, the Kim Kardashians,
Kevin Hart,
Leonardo DiCaprio,
all of them, the whole industry.
And those are just, you know, those are not even the icing on the top. Those are just the cake now. There's still people in the higher places, bro. Crazy rich people are part of that shit.
The
presidents, royalty are all part of that shit.
It's crazy.
So it's crazy. And I feel like all this Diddy thing is just a disguise. They're trying to hide something, a distraction. There's something greater than that. They're drawing everyone's attention to that, so that something's happening here and we won't give attention to that. And when we give attention to it, it's already too late. So guys, watch out. Don't just keep your eyes on Diddy. There's a whole lot of shit that's going on right now that we gotta pay attention to.
It's just a distraction to keep our minds off something.
Because they bring up Diddy's situation, then it goes silent. They bring up Jeffrey Epstein's information, then it goes silent. Then this one, bro, there's a whole lot of wars going on right now. Bro. People are dying, and we're paying attention to Diddy. Bro, lock him up. Give him a life sentence or something,
even death sentence
or whatever. Yeah, because people were killed.
Bro, a lot
of people were killed.
Kids were molested
and trafficked. So
he deserves the evidence is more than enough to lock him away. I don't know what's going on.
There's no amount of money that is enough to leave him free.
Bro,
he's not a free man, and everyone that was involved gotta be locked up, no question asked. So I don't know why everyone is so involved into this Diddy shit, bro. He's a criminal. Every criminal deserves to be behind bars or punished severely. So I don't know why everyone's fighting this situation, bro. A lot of people went down and there was no question asked. Why is Diddy a huge topic?
I mean, the money is talking for him. I feel like the money and the connection that he has is what's preventing him from getting locked up.
He was the icing on the cake. Obviously. Now the cake is falling apart. Bro. Now everybody has to go in. Everybody has to go in.
But it's much greater things.
Deleted his post on all his posts on Twitter, and
Kevin Hart
lied that it's a hack.
Kevin Hart, because there's obviously
a lot of tweets that a lot of been tweeting that might link him to the crimes that Diddy has been committing.
And Kevin Hart shut down most of his restaurants, if not all of them, because I'm sure they were undercover things that were
most probably
cover up.
And also Jay-Z lost a lot of followers on Instagram.
Oh yeah, bro, Jay-Z was like on 4 million, now on like 800 and something K, not a million anymore. I love this.
Bro. And
he was like 400 million.
Who's this? The Rock unfollowed Diddy on IG.
Bro, there's a lot of shit going on, bro. I love how it's playing out. I just want all these huge stars to lose all their fan base, because why are we following them? They
They are not leading.
They're not
leading by example. They're not.
They're not following us back. They're not. They're not.
We're not benefiting anything from them. Besides the song that the music that we vibe to, that's the only thing. But besides that, there's nothing beneficial to this artist.
People famous. I don't know. I don't really.
I mean, a person is a role model for a reason. He's supposed to lead by example, and also, you know,
leading by example,
bro,
they don't deserve the spotlight. You feel me?
They don't. We're making the wrong people famous,
and they're using their money to
destroy people's lives.
Destroy people's lives. People like us, bro. Let's just say.
And on top of it,
they get ourselves in shit,
bro. Honestly,
we're spitting too much.
Like,
but anyway,
hey, I wanted to say the generation. That's what our generation is like. Messed up
because of this kind of artists,
bro.
Because of this kind of people.
What are we learning from Kim Kardashian, bro?
What are we learning from Megan Thee Stallion? What are we learning from all these people?
Cardi B, oh, I slept with your brother. What the flip? What are we learning from that? There's nothing
and you have a lot of young followers,
that, bro.
Not even that, your kids. What are you teaching kids?
They're making money out of shit, out of nonsense.
Guys, sorry.
Anyway, guys, we're speaking too much.
But anyway, if you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe,
and don't forget to turn on notification notify every time we drop.
And catch us on the next one.
Because we are out of here. Do say sir.